Hello everyone, welcome to Business School 101. Today, we're tackling a topic that's on the mind of every company and increasingly every business student: cybersecurity. You've seen the headlines about data breaches and hackers, but you might be wondering, what role does cybersecurity play in business education? In this video, we'll discuss what cybersecurity is, break down its key components, look at real-world instances that show why it's so important, and explore why business schools are focusing on cybersecurity knowledge for future managers and leaders. Section 1. Definition and scope. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computers, networks, programs, and data from digital attacks or unauthorized access. In other words, it's all about defending the digital assets of an organization, things like sensitive information, customer data, financial records, and the systems that store and process this data, from malicious actors who might want to steal, damage, or exploit them. These malicious actors could be hackers looking for financial gain, disgruntled insiders, or even nation-states engaging in cyber warfare. The scope of cybersecurity is broad and spans both technical and human elements. On the technical side, it includes things like network security, securing network infrastructure with firewalls, intrusion detection systems, application security, making sure software and apps are designed to be secure and kept up to date to avoid vulnerabilities, endpoint security, protecting end-user devices like laptops and phones with antivirus, encryption, etc., and data security, protecting data through encryption, backups, and access controls. On the human and organizational side, cybersecurity covers policies and training, for example, establishing rules for what employees can install on their work computers, how to create strong passwords, and training staff to recognize phishing emails. It also involves risk management and compliance, ensuring the organization meets legal and industry standards for data protection, like GDPR in Europe or various data privacy laws. Section 2. Components. Now, let's break down some core components and concepts in cybersecurity, especially as they relate to businesses. Number 1. Risk assessment and management. Cybersecurity starts with risk awareness. Companies must identify their most critical assets, such as a bank's transaction database or a hospital's patient records, and assess threats like malware, phishing, or insider misuse. Risk assessments evaluate vulnerabilities, likelihood, and potential impact. Management then decides whether to mitigate, transfer, through insurance, accept, or avoid risks. Tools like threat modeling and penetration testing help uncover weaknesses before attackers do. Number 2. Network and infrastructure security. Securing networks and cloud infrastructure is like locking digital doors. Firewalls filter traffic, intrusion detection systems spot suspicious activity, and network segmentation prevents a single breach from spreading everywhere. With the rise of cloud services, protecting cloud configurations, keys, and identities is critical. A key idea here is zero-trust security. Never trust by default, even within the network, and always verify users and devices. Number 3. Application and data security. Applications and data are prime attack targets. Application security means building software without vulnerabilities and keeping it updated with patches. Data security relies on encryption for both stored and transmitted information, along with strong authentication and authorization controls. Backup and disaster recovery also play a vital role, ensuring businesses can recover from attacks like ransomware and keep operating smoothly. Number 4. Human factors and training. Employees are often the weakest link. Many breaches start with phishing emails or poor security habits. That's why training is essential, teaching staff to recognize threats, use strong passwords, and follow company policies like acceptable device use. Beyond rules, building a culture of security matters. Employees should see the direct impact of their actions and feel responsible for protecting information. Number 5. Incident response and business continuity. Even with safeguards, breaches happen. Incident response plans outline who to contact, how to contain threats, and how to investigate incidents. A quick, coordinated response can minimize damage. Business continuity planning ensures operations resume quickly, even if systems fail, whether by switching to backups or temporary manual processes. Clear communication with customers and regulators is also part of modern response expectations. Frameworks like the NIST Cybersecurity Framework and ISO 27001 provide structured guidelines for managing security systematically. In business school, you won't be configuring firewalls, but you will learn how these frameworks support governance, ensuring organizations continually assess and improve their security posture. Section 3. Real-world examples. Let's look at some real-world scenarios where cybersecurity, or the lack of it, had major business impacts. Number 1. Retail breach, Target, 2013. During the 2013 holiday season, hackers broke into Target systems through a third-party HVAC contractor and stole credit card and personal data from over 100 million customers. The breach cost the company hundreds of millions in settlements and forced the CEO to resign. Sales dropped due to lost customer trust, and Target had to rebuild its reputation. This case highlights third-party risks and the importance of cybersecurity governance. Number 2. Financial data breach, Equifax. In 2017, Equifax, a credit bureau, exposed the personal data of 147 million people, nearly half the U.S. population, after failing to patch a known software vulnerability. The breach led to regulatory scrutiny, a $700 million settlement, and the CEO's resignation. The case underscores the importance of timely updates, the risks of handling sensitive data, and the heavy legal and financial costs of cybersecurity failures. Number 3. Global cyberattack, Maersk and NotPetya. In 2017, the NotPetya malware crippled Maersk, the world's largest shipping company, halting operations across 76 port terminals. The company had to rebuild 4,000 servers and 45,000 PCs, at a cost of $250 to $300 million. Remarkably, operations were restored in about 10 days thanks to surviving backups in one office. This case shows the need for business continuity planning and how cyberattacks can disrupt global trade. Number 4. Positive example, JP Morgan Chase. Unlike the failure cases, JP Morgan Chase demonstrates proactive defense. The bank invests around $600 million annually in cybersecurity and employs thousands of specialists. CEO Jamie Dimon calls cyber threats the biggest risk to the financial system. Their constant upgrades, wargaming, and government partnerships illustrate how treating cybersecurity as a strategic investment prevents crises and preserves trust. Section 4. Why this field matters. Here's why cybersecurity education is becoming integral to business school. Number 1. Business impact and risk management. Cyber incidents can cause major financial and operational losses, making cybersecurity part of overall business risk management. Future leaders must ask critical questions about protection, recovery plans, and investments in security versus insurance. Business schools prepare students to approach these issues strategically, even without deep technical expertise. Number 2. Cross-functional responsibility. Cybersecurity is not just IT's job. Marketing must protect customer data, HR must secure remote work policies, and operations must manage vendor risks, as seen in Target's breach. Managers across all functions need to understand basic security concepts to promote safe practices and prevent problems. Number 3. Legal and regulatory environment. Data protection laws like GDPR and CCPA impose strict requirements, with heavy fines for non-compliance. Beyond legal obligations, businesses must build customer trust by handling data responsibly. Industries such as finance and healthcare face additional regulations, making compliance and strong security systems essential. Number 4. Reputation and customer trust. Trust is fragile in the digital age. Breaches, like Equifax's, can devastate consumer confidence, while even small e-commerce hacks may drive customers away. Companies must not only secure data but also respond transparently and quickly to incidents to preserve loyalty and brand reputation. Number 5. Demand for cybersecurity-savvy leaders. There is a global shortage of cybersecurity talent and a growing demand for managers who understand the risks. Many business schools now offer courses or tracks in cybersecurity management. Graduates with this knowledge can pursue leadership roles or work closely with security teams, making them more versatile and valuable. Number 6. Holistic view of technology strategy. Cybersecurity is integral to digital transformation decisions, from cloud adoption to bring-your-own-device policies. Awareness helps leaders plan responsibly and avoid costly missteps. Like sustainability, cybersecurity is now seen as part of responsible business strategy in the digital era. Section 5. Summary. To sum up, cybersecurity in business is about more than just defending IT systems, it's about protecting the digital foundation of modern organizations. It involves assessing risks, securing networks and applications, educating employees, and preparing for quick responses to incidents. For business students, the key takeaway is that cybersecurity is a core business priority. It safeguards trust, ensures compliance, manages risk, and opens leadership opportunities at the intersection of technology and strategy. That's all for today's topic. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.